In this video, I'll be covering the next upcoming 5-star character Xiao with his skills, talents, and playstyle to help you get information on what we know so far. Ganyu just came out a few days ago, and playing her for a few days made me realize how good these new 5-star characters are. The banner is actually really good, especially for free-to-play players, because it just gives two most OP support characters in Genshin Impact, in Xingling and Xingqiu, with the possibilities of adding their constellations. You're practically getting all the elemental reactions you need while having a waifu as your main DPS, which is all you need for most players. Now with her ascension as being crit damage, Ganyu seems to be putting out massive damage with high numbers that still shock me to this day. And as we speculate what these characters can be, we know that they are expected to have crit rate and crit damage as their ascension, making Xiao and Hu pretty insane spirit characters. And with the changes being made with Zhongli coming in 1.3, spirit characters might just take over in Genshin Impact. That being said, let's get into Xiao's details. Understanding elemental reaction is very valuable in a sense that doing massive numbers actually come from these reactions. Melt and Vaporize usually gives the highest number, but that doesn't mean that this is the best way to do damage. We have a broken 4-star character named Razor that takes a spotlight, showing you that you don't necessarily need elemental reactions and you can beat the game with just normal attacks. Let's just take that and take it up a notch and have him drink an Anemo potion, and you get Xiao, which excels in doing attacks, except it's in the charge attack realm. Not to mention where Xiao really shine, which is the plunge attacks, and we all know plunge attacks do the most damage in Genshin Impact. So looking at Xiao's skills and playstyle, it seems like he's going to fit in where you can just enjoy beating content, not really worrying about elemental reactions for damage. What I mean by this is Xiao's kit enables him to do massive damage without any reactions, and as he is a Nemo, which means he really isn't going to be having any disadvantages, making him particularly good by himself. His E skill ability called Wind Cycling do massive Anemo damage, making Xiao lunge forward, which can be used mid-air, making this skill really OP. Xiao's Q skill ability called Bane of the Evil takes Xiao into a level a human being has never been able to reach, making him a super character that enhances charge attack damage, plunge attack damage, doing Anemo damage, really killing everything out on the floor. If you haven't experienced Razor's Q ability, you'll be shocked how this type of playstyle can be overpowered. And just because Xiao is a Nemo doesn't mean you can't do melt and vaporize reactions, because we got characters that can do that without taking playtime. Are you actually saving your primals for Xiao? If not, which 5-star characters are you excited about? Let me know in the comment section below. We have been speculating that Xiao will be released during the 1.3 Lantern event. It seems like Xiao and Hu are coming in 1.3, but it's a question whether who's coming out first and second. Xiao is in the play beta for 1.3 testing as we speak, and it seems like Xiao might be the first one coming out due to the fact that the Chinese New Year's is actually on the February 12th, and the Lantern event should be during that time frame. I can be totally wrong, as Xiao might come after Hu, and this is just my opinion. Here are the list of things to prepare for Xiao. You will need King's flowers and Shadow of the Warrior, just like Ganyu, slime condensates, and teachings of prosperity. Start gathering these things in a week or two so you'll be ready. I know Ganyu just came out and she's still hyped as I make this video on Xiao, but it seems like Ganyu and Xiao are two totally different characters. I am sure everyone who pulled Ganyu are going to be satisfied, and those who wait for Xiao are going to be satisfied, as both of these 5 stars seems like they are going to be OP. We all know that Ganyu is extremely free to play friendly, as with 0 constellations she is pretty much taking over the game. We're going to have to see if Xiao can be just as good or better, but besides all of these constellation talk, I am Aiden and I make video guides to help you build characters with 0 constellations as free to play, so you can do massive DPS and damage in Genshin Impact. In case you missed my latest video, it should pop up here. Make sure to come check me out in live stream, and I'll be answering all of your questions, particularly in your individual needs. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.